Hey there. I know where you are right now. I know that dark place you're in. That place where everything feels heavy. Where nothing seems worth it. Where hope feels like something that exists for other people, but not for you. You're lying here tonight feeling empty. Feeling numb. Feeling like you're just going through the motions of life without actually living it. Maybe you've been feeling this way for a while. Maybe it came on suddenly. Either way, you're here now, in this darkness, wondering if it will ever get better. Wondering if you'll ever feel alive again. Wondering if hope even exists for you anymore. And I'm not going to tell you to just cheer up. I'm not going to tell you to think positive. I'm not going to pretend this is easy or simple or something you can just snap out of. Because I know it's not. I know this heaviness is real. I know this darkness feels suffocating. I know this hopelessness feels permanent. But tonight, I want to share something with you. Something small. Something you might not believe yet, but that's true nonetheless. This darkness is not forever. This feeling is not permanent. This hopelessness is not the final truth about your life. I know it feels that way. I know when you're in it, it feels like it will never end. Like this is just how things are now. Like you'll feel this way forever. But you won't. This will shift. This will change. This will pass. Take a breath with me. Just one breath. I know even breathing feels hard right now. But try. Just one breath. And as you exhale, know that you're still here. Still breathing. Still alive. And where there's life, there's possibility. Where there's breath, there's hope. Even if you can't feel it right now. Let your body be heavy. You don't have to fight it. You don't have to pretend you're okay. You can just be here, in this heaviness, without judgment. Tonight, we're going to talk about something you've lost touch with. Hope. Not the fake, forced, toxic positivity kind, but the real, quiet, steady kind. The kind that exists even in darkness. The kind that doesn't require you to feel good to be real. Because hope isn't a feeling, it's a truth. The truth that things can change, that you can feel different than you feel now, that this darkness isn't the end of your story. You don't have to believe me yet. You don't have to feel hopeful. You just have to be here, breathing, existing. That's enough for tonight. Because you're still here, and that matters more than you know. You know what happens when you're in this dark place? Everything feels pointless. Everything feels too hard. Everything feels like too much effort for too little reward. Getting out of bed feels impossible. Talking to people feels exhausting. Doing things you used to enjoy feels meaningless. Even basic things like eating or showering feel like monumental tasks. And people who haven't been here, they don't understand. They tell you to just do things anyway, to push through, to try harder, as if you're not already using every ounce of energy you have just to exist. But I'm not going to tell you that, because I know you're already doing the hardest thing. You're still here. You're still breathing. You're still getting through each day, even though it feels unbearable. That's not nothing. That's actually everything. That's survival. And survival, when everything in you wants to give up, that takes more strength than anyone realizes. So first, I want you to know this. You're stronger than you think. Not because you're handling this well, not because you're staying positive, but because you're still here, despite how hard it is. That strength, that resilience, even when you can't feel it, it's there. It's real. It's keeping you alive. And I know you might not want to be here. I know you might feel like giving up. I know the darkness might feel so heavy that continuing feels impossible. But you're still here, hour by hour, breath by breath, day by day. You're still here, and that matters, even if nothing else feels like it matters. Even if you feel like you don't matter, you do. Your existence matters. Your life matters. You matter. Not because of what you accomplish, not because of how productive you are, not because of what you contribute, but simply because you exist. Because you're human. Because your life has value just by being alive. I know you can't feel that right now. I know it doesn't feel true when you're in this darkness. But it is true, whether you can feel it or not. You matter. Your life matters. And the world is better with you in it, even when you can't believe that. So tonight, just be here. Don't try to feel better. Don't try to be positive. Don't try to force hope you don't feel. Just be here, breathing, existing, surviving. That's enough. That's more than enough. That's everything. You're doing the hardest thing anyone can do. You're staying alive when life feels unbearable. You're continuing when everything in you wants to stop. That's courage. That's strength. That's worth acknowledging, even if you can't feel proud of it. You're still here, and that's what matters most tonight. Let me tell you something about this darkness you're in. It's lying to you. It's telling you that nothing will ever get better, that you'll always feel this way, that there's no point in continuing because this is just how life is now. But that's not true. That's the darkness talking. That's depression distorting your perception. That's hopelessness convincing you that it's reality. But it's not reality. It's a temporary state, a brain chemistry issue, a response to circumstances. a dark period, but not forever, not permanent, not the final truth. I know you can't see that right now. When you're in it, the darkness feels like the only truth. It feels like this is just how things are. It feels permanent and unchangeable. But it's not. Things change. Brain chemistry shifts. Circumstances evolve. Dark periods end. This will too. This darkness you're in right now, it won't last forever. It feels like it will, but it won't. You've had other dark periods before, haven't you? Times when you felt hopeless. Times when everything felt pointless. Times when you couldn't see a way forward. And somehow you made it through those. Somehow things shifted. Somehow the darkness lifted enough that you could breathe again. This time isn't different. This darkness will also pass. You will also make it through this. You will also find your way back to light. Not because you're special, not because you're strong, but because that's how darkness works. It's temporary. It passes. It shifts. Even when it feels permanent, it's not. Even when you can't imagine feeling different, you will. Even when hope seems impossible, it exists. You just can't see it from where you are right now. But it's there, waiting. Still existing even when you've lost touch with it. So don't believe everything the darkness tells you. Don't accept its lies as truth. Don't let it convince you that this is forever. It's not. This will pass. You will feel different. Things will change. You don't have to believe me yet. You don't have to feel hope. You just have to not believe the lies the darkness is telling you. Just hold on. Just keep breathing. Just stay here one more day. And then another day. And then another. Because each day you survive this darkness, you're one day closer to it shifting. One day closer to feeling different. One day closer to finding hope again. It's coming. Even when you can't see it. Even when you can't feel it. Even when you can't believe it. It's coming. The shift. The change. The lifting of darkness. So hold on. Don't believe the lies. Keep breathing. Keep surviving. Keep staying. Because this isn't forever. This will pass. You will make it through. Now, I want to talk about something important. Small steps. Because right now, everything feels too big. Every task feels overwhelming. Every goal feels impossible. And people tell you to set goals, to make plans, to take action. But when you're in this darkness, even getting out of bed feels impossible. How are you supposed to tackle big goals when you can barely manage basic survival? So forget big goals. Forget ambitious plans. Forget trying to fix everything at once. Just focus on small steps. tiny steps. Steps so small they feel almost silly. Did you get out of bed today? That's a step. Did you eat something? That's a step. Did you brush your teeth? That's a step. Each small thing you do, each tiny task you complete, that's movement. That's progress. That's something. And I know it doesn't feel like enough. I know you look at other people doing so much more and you feel like you're failing. But you're not. You're doing what you can with what you have right now. And right now, what you have is limited. Your energy is depleted. Your motivation is gone. Your capacity is reduced. That's not your fault. That's what depression does. It drains everything. So you can't measure yourself by normal standards. You can't compare yourself to how you were before or how others are now. You can only work with what you actually have in this moment. And if what you have is enough energy for one small thing today, then that one small thing is enough. It's not failure. It's working with reality. It's doing what's possible. So what's one small thing you can do? Not should do, not want to do, but actually can do. Right now, with the energy you actually have. Maybe it's taking a shower. Maybe it's drinking a glass of water. Maybe it's sending one text to someone. Maybe it's just staying alive for one more day. Whatever it is, however small, that's your step. That's your progress. That's enough. And tomorrow, maybe you can take another small step. Or maybe you can't. Maybe tomorrow is just about surviving again. And that's okay too. This isn't about pushing yourself. This isn't about forcing productivity. This isn't about meeting anyone's expectations, including your own. This is about taking whatever small steps you can and accepting that small steps are enough, that survival is enough, that just being here is enough. You don't have to do big things right now. You don't have to accomplish a lot. You don't have to be productive or motivated or functional. You just have to take whatever small steps you can. And on days when you can't take any steps, you just have to stay. Just exist. Just keep breathing. That's enough. That's always enough. Small steps or no steps. Movement or survival. Either way, you're doing what you can. And that's all anyone can ask of you. That's all you should ask of yourself. Just do what you can, however small, whenever you can. That's enough. You're enough. right here, right now, exactly as you are. Let me tell you about something you've lost touch with: connection. Because when you're in this darkness, you isolate, you withdraw, you pull away from people. Partly because everything feels too hard, including social interaction. Partly because you don't want to burden anyone. Partly because you feel like no one understands anyway. So you're alone, in this darkness, carrying it by yourself. And that makes it heavier, darker, more unbearable. Because humans aren't meant to suffer alone. We're not designed to carry darkness in isolation. We need connection. We need support. We need to know someone else sees us. And I know reaching out feels impossible. I know telling people how you really feel seems too vulnerable. I know asking for help feels too hard. But isolation makes everything worse. It deepens the darkness. It intensifies the hopelessness. It convinces you that you're alone in this when you're not. So what if you reached out just to one person? Just with one honest message. Just saying, I'm not okay and I need support. Not to everyone, not in a big announcement. Just to one safe person who might understand, who might listen, who might just be there with you in this darkness. Because you don't have to carry this alone. You're not meant to. And there are people who would want to know you're struggling, who would want to help, who would want to support you. But they can't if you don't tell them. They can't if you keep pretending you're okay. They can't if you stay isolated in this darkness. So consider it. Who is one person you could reach out to? One person who might understand. One person who might be safe. And what if you told them the truth? Not the polite, I'm fine. Not the performative, I'm good. But the real truth. I'm struggling. I'm in a dark place. I need support. That takes courage. I know it does. Being vulnerable when you're already feeling so fragile. Asking for help when you feel helpless. Reaching out when you want to withdraw. But it might also be the thing that helps. The thing that brings a little light into the darkness. The thing that reminds you you're not alone. Because you're not alone. Even though it feels that way. Even though the darkness makes you feel isolated, you're not. There are people who care. There are people who would help. There are people who want to support you. You just have to let them in. Just have to tell them. Just have to reach out. And if you can't reach out to someone you know, reach out to someone professional. A therapist, a counselor, a hotline. Someone trained to help people in darkness find their way back to light. You don't have to do this alone. You're not meant to. And there's no shame in needing help. No weakness in asking for support. No failure in admitting you're struggling. That's actually courage. That's actually strength. That's actually the smart thing to do. So reach out, however you can, to whoever feels safe. whenever you're ready. You don't have to stay alone in this darkness. There are hands reaching toward you. You just have to reach back. Now let me tell you something about hope, because I know you've lost it. I know you can't feel it. I know it seems like something that doesn't exist for you anymore. But hope isn't a feeling. It's not something you have to generate or manufacture or force yourself to feel. Hope is a truth. The truth that things can be different than they are now. The truth that change is possible. The truth that this moment isn't the final moment. And that truth exists whether you can feel it or not. Whether you believe it or not. Whether you have access to it or not. Things can be different. They have been different before, and they can be different again. You haven't always felt this way, and you won't always feel this way. That's not optimism. That's not positive thinking. That's just reality. Things change. Feelings shift. Circumstances evolve. Nothing stays the same forever, including darkness. So hope exists not as something you feel, but as something that's true. As a reality that persists even when you can't access it. And maybe right now you can't connect with that hope. Maybe right now it feels like a lie. Maybe right now you can't imagine things being different. That's okay. You don't have to feel hope for it to be real. You don't have to believe in it for it to exist. You don't have to access it for it to be true. Hope exists outside of you, in the nature of reality, in the fact of change, in the truth that darkness passes. And one day, maybe soon or maybe later, you'll reconnect with it. You'll feel it again. You'll remember what it's like to believe things can be different. But until then, you can borrow hope. You can let others hold hope for you. You can trust that hope exists even when you can't feel it. That's what I'm doing tonight. I'm holding hope for you. I'm believing for both of us that this darkness will pass. I'm trusting that you'll feel different even when you can't trust that yourself. And there are others holding hope for you too, even if you can't see them, even if you feel alone. There are people hoping for you, believing for you, trusting for you, until you can do it for yourself again, until you reconnect with hope, until you remember that change is possible. So let us hold it. Let others carry the hope you can't carry. Let the truth of change exist, even when you can't feel it. Because hope doesn't require your participation to be real. It doesn't need your belief to exist. It's there whether you can access it or not. And one day you will access it again. One day you'll reconnect. One day you'll remember what hope feels like. Until then, just know it exists. Even in this darkness, even when you can't feel it, even when you don't believe it. Hope is real. Change is possible. This darkness will pass. That's true, whether you feel it or not. So let that be enough for tonight. You don't have to feel hope. Just know it exists. Somewhere. For you, waiting for you to reconnect with it. It's there. Always has been. Always will be. Here's something crucial I need you to hear. This darkness you're in, it doesn't mean something is fundamentally wrong with you. It doesn't mean you're broken beyond repair. It doesn't mean you're weak or failing. Depression isn't a character flaw. Hopelessness isn't a personal failure. This darkness isn't evidence that you're not good enough. It's an illness. It's a condition. It's a brain chemistry issue, or a response to circumstances, or a combination of factors. But it's not you. It's something happening to you, not something wrong with you. I know it feels personal. I know when you're in it, it feels like this is just who you are. Like you're fundamentally dark inside. Like hopelessness is your natural state. But that's not true. That's the illness talking. That's depression distorting your self-perception. That's darkness making you believe it's your identity. But it's not. You are not this darkness. You are a person experiencing darkness. You are a human going through something difficult. You are someone dealing with an illness. And there's no shame in that. No weakness. No failure. You wouldn't judge someone for having diabetes or a broken leg or cancer. You wouldn't tell them they're weak or failing or fundamentally flawed because they have a medical condition. This is the same. Depression is a medical condition. Hopelessness is a symptom. This darkness is an illness affecting you, not your identity, not your essence, not who you really are. Under this darkness, you're still you, still the person you were before this, still the person you'll be after this passes, still whole, still worthy, still valuable. The darkness is just covering that up, making it hard to see, making you forget. But it's still there. Your essential self, your real identity, who you actually are under this illness. And that person is good. That person matters. That person is worthy of care and compassion and support. So be gentle with yourself. Don't add self-judgment to the weight you're already carrying. Don't make this harder by believing you're fundamentally flawed. You're not. You're ill. You're struggling. You're going through something incredibly difficult. But you're not broken. You're not wrong. You're not failing. You're surviving an illness that makes survival feel impossible. That takes more strength than anyone realizes. That deserves compassion, not judgment. So give yourself that compassion, that gentleness, that understanding that you would give anyone else going through something hard. You deserve that. You need that. And it might be the thing that helps you through this darkness. Not judging yourself. Not believing you're broken. But understanding this is an illness. Treating yourself with the compassion you deserve. Being gentle with yourself while you heal. Because you can heal. This illness is treatable. This darkness can lift. This hopelessness can dissolve. But it starts with understanding this isn't your fault. This isn't who you are. This is something happening to you that you can recover from. So be gentle. Be compassionate. Be understanding with yourself. You're doing the best you can with an illness that makes everything hard. And that's enough. You're enough. Even in this darkness. Even with this struggle. Even now. You're enough. Let me tell you what's waiting for you on the other side of this darkness. Because right now you can't see it. Right now you can't imagine it. Right now it seems impossible. But it's there. Life. Real life. Not just survival. Not just getting through. But actual living. Feeling. Experiencing joy again. I know that seems impossible from where you are now. I know when you're in this darkness, joy seems like something that exists for other people. Something you'll never feel again. Something that's lost to you forever. But it's not. It's waiting. On the other side of this darkness. In your future, in the days and weeks and months ahead when this has passed, you'll laugh again. You'll feel pleasure again. You'll want to do things again. You'll feel connected again. You'll experience hope again. Not because you're different, but because the darkness will have lifted. Because the illness will have been treated. Because this temporary state will have passed. And when it does, when you come back to yourself, you'll remember what it's like to feel alive. You'll reconnect with joy. You'll rediscover hope. You'll find yourself again. That's waiting for you, that future, that possibility. That version of your life where you feel okay again. And I know you can't see it now. I know you can't believe it. I know it seems like I'm lying or delusional or just don't understand. But I'm telling you the truth. This darkness will pass. You will feel better. Life will feel worth living again. Not immediately, not instantly, but gradually, as you get support, as you get treatment, as you take small steps toward healing. It will come back. The lightness, the joy, the hope, the desire to live. All of it will return. Because that's who you really are. Not this dark, hopeless, empty version, but the person under the darkness, the person you were before, the person you'll be again. That person is still there, just covered up, just hard to access, just temporarily lost in darkness, but not gone, not destroyed, not erased, just waiting for the darkness to pass, for healing to happen, for you to find your way back. And you will. Not because I'm saying positive things, but because that's how this works. Darkness passes. Treatment helps. Healing happens. People recover. And you will too. You'll make it through this. You'll feel better. You'll reconnect with life. That's your future. That's what's waiting. That's what you're moving toward, even when it doesn't feel like it. So hold on. Keep going. Stay here. Because that future exists. That possibility is real. That version of you who feels okay again is waiting. And one day, maybe sooner than you think, you'll be that person again. You'll feel okay again. You'll be glad you stayed. You'll be grateful you didn't give up. So don't give up. Don't stop. Don't let the darkness convince you there's no point in continuing. There is. There's a whole life waiting for you. A life where you feel okay, where things matter, where hope exists. It's there. It's real. It's coming. So stay. For that future, for that possibility, for that version of you who's waiting on the other side of this darkness. They're waiting for you. Stay for them. Tonight, as you lie here in this darkness, I want you to do something simple. I want you to just breathe. Just be. Just stay. Don't try to feel better. Don't try to be positive. Don't try to force hope you don't have. Just breathe. In and out. One breath at a time. That's all you need to do tonight. Feel your breath moving in, moving out. Feel your chest rising, falling. Feel the air filling your lungs, leaving your lungs. That's life. That's you alive. That's you here. And that's enough for tonight. You don't need to do anything else. You don't need to feel anything else. You don't need to be anything else. Just breathing. Just existing. Just staying. That's enough. That's everything. And if thoughts come, dark thoughts, hopeless thoughts, let them pass. Don't fight them. Don't believe them. Just let them move through like clouds across the sky. Notice them. There's a thought about giving up. There's a thought that says this will never get better. There's a thought that says I can't handle this. Just thoughts. Not truth. Not facts. Not reality. Just thoughts created by a brain that's struggling right now. Let them pass. Return to breath. In and out. Simple. Basic. Essential. This breath. This moment. This existence. That's what's real. That's what matters. That's what you focus on tonight. Not the future. Not the past. Not whether you'll ever feel better. Just this breath. This moment. This staying alive. That's your only job tonight. Breathe. Be here. Stay. And tomorrow, the job is the same. Breathe. Be here. Stay. One more day. One more set of hours. One more collection of breaths. That's how you get through this. Not by feeling better. Not by finding hope. But by breathing. Being. Staying. One moment at a time. One breath at a time. One day at a time. Until the darkness starts to shift. Until hope starts to return. Until you start to feel like yourself again. But tonight, you don't need to think about that. You don't need to hope for that. You don't need to believe in that. You just need to breathe. Be here. Stay. For this one night. For these hours. For right now. Can you do that? Can you just breathe and be and stay. Just for tonight. Just for now. You can. I know you can. Because you're still here. Still breathing. Still existing. So keep doing that. Keep breathing. Keep being. Keep staying. That's enough. That's everything. That's all you need to do. Just breathe. Just be. Just stay. For tonight. For tomorrow. For as long as it takes until the darkness lifts. You can do this. One breath at a time. One moment at a time. One day at a time. Just breathe. Just be. Just stay. Atta. So here we are, at the end of our time together tonight. And I don't know if anything I've said has helped. I don't know if you feel any different. I don't know if the darkness feels any lighter. But I hope you know this. You're not alone in this darkness. You're not the only one who's felt this way. And you won't feel this way forever. This darkness is real. This hopelessness is painful. This emptiness is unbearable. I'm not minimizing any of that. But it's also temporary. It will pass. You will feel different. Life will feel worth living again. Not because I'm saying positive things, but because that's reality. Darkness passes. Depression lifts. Hopelessness dissolves. Things change. And you will change too. You'll feel better. You'll reconnect with hope. You'll remember what it's like to want to be alive. That's your future. That's what's waiting. That's what you're moving toward, even when you can't see it. So stay. Please, stay. Not for me. Not for anyone else. But for that future version of you who will be glad you did. Stay for the moments of joy that are coming. Stay for the laughter you'll experience again. Stay for the connections you'll make. Stay for the life that's waiting on the other side of this darkness. It's there. It's real. It's worth staying for. Sleep tonight, knowing that you made it through another day. That's huge. That's everything. That's worth acknowledging. Tomorrow might be hard too, or it might be a little easier. Either way, just take it one day at a time. One breath at a time. One moment at a time. You don't have to see the whole path. You don't have to know how this ends. You just have to take the next step. Stay for the next day. Breathe for the next moment. That's enough. You're enough. Even in this darkness. Even with this struggle. Even now. You matter. Your life matters. And the world needs you to stay. Even when you can't feel that. even when you don't believe it. It's true. So rest tonight, however you can, however restfully or restlessly. Just rest. You've survived another day. That deserves rest. And tomorrow, when you wake, just do it again. Breathe. Be. Stay. One more day. Because that's how you get through this. That's how darkness passes. That's how you make it to the other side. One day, one breath, one moment at a time. You can do this. You are doing this. Keep doing this. Stay. Please stay. For yourself. For your future. For the life that's waiting. Hope still lives within you, even when you can't feel it, even when you can't access it. It's there, waiting for you to reconnect with it. Good night, dear friend. Stay. Keep breathing. Keep being. Keep existing. The darkness will pass. You will feel better. Life will be worth living again. Hold on. Keep going. Stay. You matter. More than you know. Sweet dreams. And stay. Please stay.